It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Hawks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Sabonis. Then it's Fears. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien Trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be. The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
Here's Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hardaway. To Dosunmu, screened by Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Hawks. They come off the loss on Friday.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to. Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so, MV will bring it up for the Warriors. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
I like the confidence from Sabonis. Trusting that shot. Didn't hesitate.
Young sets a screen for Reza Shea. The kick out to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Over Fears. Young, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Sabonis' screen on Young. It's Hardaway with the drive.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That's to Reza Shea. Here is Daniels. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Warriors leading. Screen by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to Hardaway. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Daniels. Young dishes to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
MP with a screen on Young. Pass to MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. MP is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Ricochet. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Now Fears. And stolen by Daniels. Here's Ricochet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Ricochet's got his second basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hardaway with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Young outside. Count that one.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
Pass to Hardaway. From about 19 feet, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Sabonis' screen on Daniels. Hardaway kicks to Kuminga. Kuminga off the pick from Hardaway. Kuminga, no good. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Back to Young. Outside Daniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okongwu. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And a wide open look for MP. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Pass to Ricochet. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Driving to the basket. And here is Hardaway. He has 6. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 2. Johnson sets the screen for Ricochet. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Back to Sabonis. No good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And how about the rim rattler from Kuminga, really showing off the bounce there.
Rizachet with it. Good on the 13-footer. Rizachet's got 6. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. And the Warriors with possession here. MP right side.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Ball. Pass to Newell. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant, that's for 2. Rebounded by Hardaway. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Yabusele. Off target from outside. Outside, Ball. Johnson from outside. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He picked up 54 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Irving misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Johnson finds Ball. Outside, Porzingis. From deep, Johnson. No good on that one. Great D that time from Hardaway. Warriors leading by 3. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Rizachet, he's checked in for Johnson. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Irving. Back to MP. Yabusele setting a screen for MP. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside, Porzingis. 30 seconds left in the first.
pass for Ricochet. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Salong.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
MP, that's for 2. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Lonzo Ball out there with Zachary Ricochet. And there's Bryant. Then there's Newell. And it's Porzingis in its center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Down low. Outside, Ball. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. He gets that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Irving looking over the floor. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with the 3. Excellent D there from Ball. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Ricochet. Outside Bryant. Shoots from the line. Yep, it counts.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Irving against Ball. The 10-footer. Irving can't hit. The Hawks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass the ball. Back to Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Irving against Ball. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Warriors with some changes. Sabonis comes in for Yabusele. And Fears is subbed in for Irving. For Atlanta, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Ball feeling it out a bit. Sabonis against Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sabonis against Porzingis. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Sabonis. 6 points for Jeremiah Fears. Outside, Ball. Pass to Porzingis. Over Sabonis. The Warriors pull it in.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Outside, Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Ricochet. He's got 6. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Here's Fears. And the shot goes down. Fears has got 5 points in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 4. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. The Warriors also with a sub. Adams checked in. Outside, Ball. Porzingis inside. Sabonis is there. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Porzingis.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Kuminga. 6 points for him. Pass to Fear. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Newell, defended by Kuminga. They set the pick. Pocket 6. Here's Young. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Now, here is Young. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Kuminga. Adams outside. Outside, Kuminga. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Newell can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Sabonis' screen on Young. The wide open look here for Fears. Bangs home the trifecta. Fears has got 11 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Ball. He has yet to score. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Kuminga. Adams sets the pick for Kuminga. Pass to Fear. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ball, the pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Warriors leading. Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Tries it from 9. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, Kuminga isn't the most consistent free throw shooter, so he's not the worst person to send to the line.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Newell. Johnson comes in for Ball. And Daniels subbed in for Zachary Rizachet. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks trail by 4. Johnson outside. Pass to Porzingis. Okongwu with a screen on Adams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
Now, MP. 10 points for him. Outside, Kuminga. Left side, Daniel. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Knocks down the three ball. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Porzingis with the block.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's to Porzingis. Now Young. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointers off the mark.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Adams. That one's in. His first shot this game. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Porzingis kicks to Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. It's Young on the wing. It's Young on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Porzingis with the steal. Young against MP. Okongwu with the screen on MP. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young. 10 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Daniels against MP. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Golden State. Yabusele, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Dosunmu comes in for Adams. And Irving subbed in for Fears. Warriors trail by 3. Irving kicks to MP. Oubre, a screen on Daniel. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Hawks shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Outside Daniels. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Screen by Oubre. MP passes to Oubre. Oubre on the wing. Back to Hardaway. Over Daniels. MP, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Porzingis against Oubre. Outside, Porzingis shoots the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Young's shot is off. Gets it off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for Golden State.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from me, Shaq. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Hawks leading by 6. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Hardaway. Dosunmu is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Fears in at the 1 spot. And Young kicks to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. To Kuminga. MP looking around. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Here's Ricochet, fires the 3, and it's MV with the rebound. Hardaway has got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Ricochet. Outside Daniel. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Ricochet.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Hardaway with it. 14 points for him. To the middle. And stolen by Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight, baby.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Fears. He's got 11. Here's MP. Here's Sabonis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Warriors making a switch here. Swan's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MV is number 1. Now, here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Young outside. 6 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Now, MP. 16 points for him.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 7 points.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Fear. Sabonis' screen on Daniel. Hardaway. Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Struthers checked in. And it's Risa Shea missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Strother. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Back to Young for the three. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Back to Hardaway. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sawan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Young for three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Fear. Misses the three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's good on the putback.
Well, if you don't put a body on a Conley, you're asking for trouble.
Here's Sawan. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here's Sabonis. Pass to Strother. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Hawks trail by 6. Okongwu a screen. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with the Conley, we see this more and more now. His ability to take over at times offensively.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Atlanta making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And then for Golden State, Yabusele, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Walter in for MP. Porzingis finds Daniel. Now, here is Young. Here's Ricochet. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting game.
Pass to Field. This one for three. Strother, no good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Ricochet. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
7'2", 240 pounds. Porzingis is a nightmare matchup for defenders.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
To the paint. Here's Salon. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Pass to Young. Here's Newell. And here's Young. For the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Atlanta. Young against Irving. To end the run. Crosses over. Rebound Atlanta. It's a 2-point differential. Here's Bryant. Strother grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Atlanta's shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Ricochet. No good from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ricochet sets the screen for Young. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Pass to Walter. To the middle. Here's Salon. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Ricochet. Hands it from downtown. Ricochet's got 9 points.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Here's Salon. The kick out to Irving. Over Young. No good from Irving.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Young against Irving. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Walter. Still without a basket. Beyond the arc. Salon, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Irving. Here's Salon. 12 points for him. Yabusele, screen on Porzingis. Whoops, they pick off the pass. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Atlanta as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Bryant all out there with Rizachet. Then there's Newell, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. There's a good screen. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Ball. Offline with his 3. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. Dosunmu's shot's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Ball. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. When Ball is attacking the rim, good things happen.
Irving sets a screen for Kuminga to tie it up. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Rizachet in the corner, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. MP's checked in for the Warriors. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
And that time, MP calling his own number in the 2-man game.
The Hawks trail. Ball with it. Pass to Porzingis. Over Sabonis. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Trains the 3-pointer.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Johnson dishes the ball.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops.
Well, after missing over 2 full seasons due to knee issues, it's just great to see Ball on the court and contributing. When he's healthy, he's an impactful player.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Johnson. Fears, he's checked in for Golden State. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. With some arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Newell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ricochet. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. MP's on the move.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
3 throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And both free throws good for MP. The Hawks trail by 3. Now, here is Young to the inside. Here's Newell, and that one is hammered home.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Pass to MP. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And both free throws good for MP.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Ricochet. Out left of the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got 11 in the second half.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by 1. Sabonis, the pass to Hardaway. Here he goes. There's MP on the drive.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Screen by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ricochet.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ricochet buries it from three-point range.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Hardaway. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 or 5 from the field.
Now Young. Pass to Ricochet. Inside. Here's Newell. Powered down with both hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Hardaway. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Johnson comes in for Newell. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Ball. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Young for three, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Screen by Sabonis. Outside, Kuminga. Daniels with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw foul.
To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of
the previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor stands.
By being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Johnson, no good on that one.
While Johnson is a talented scorer, what I like about him is that he doesn't need plays called for him in order to make an impact. He can score naturally in the flow of the offense.
Kuminga finds Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
I love the effort from Okongwu here. Taking ownership of an important possession.
Screen by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Sabonis' screen on Daniels. Okongwu pulls it down.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Young outside. Here's Ricochet. Got a piece of it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Oh, the dunk!
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Here's Okongwu. Buries the alley-oop.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Hardaway is screen on Young. 13 feet away. Not that time. It won't go. Daniels against Kuminga. Johnson outside. Now Okongwu. The putback. Saves him with the putback.
I'll tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Daniels against Hardaway. Oh, my goodness.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Clock at 4. Dyson Daniel. No good. That would have tied it. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. No good from 3. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
To tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Hardaway. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. The long shot, no good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Here's Irving. It's in! His shot is pure!
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
A three-pointer. Good!
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Hardaway with it. If the drive. Irving outside. Now, here's MP. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19. Okongwu pulls it down. The Hawks leading. Young looking around. Now Okongwu. Rebounded by Kuminga. Now Hardaway. There's the drive. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Hawks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Now Johnson. Reza Shea with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Young. Puts up a 3. No good. Here's Hardaway. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Pocket 6. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
And here's Young. Johnson outside. Daniels. It's good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. MP. Daniels pulls it down. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks.
Yeah, just a tenacious play by Ricochet. He wants to be the guy who delivers for his team in these moments.
Sabonis' screen on Daniels. It's tipped. Irving outside. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drained from outside.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the chart.
Young against Irving. Johnson outside. He did the 3. The Warriors leading. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Layup, no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 points by way of the 3-point shot in overtime. They're 2 of 4 on their attempts from deep. MP against Daniels. A 10-footer. Can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Sabonis' screen on Daniel. Irving outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Young inside. Covered by Irving. Oh, off the glass.
Yeah, Young is unflappable in the biggest moments.
Daniels against MP. Sabonis outside. MP with it. Sabonis' screen on Daniels. And the clock.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Irving against Young. Johnson outside. The 3 is off. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.